Hello, everyone. This video is for week 3 of the technical writing class. I wanted to make a short video today to go over the kind of details of the discussion that we have going on this week, as well as the thesis and outline assignment that is due on Sunday. Let me go ahead and share the screen and we will take a look at the announcement and get going. So last week we had a bit of a writing refresher. We learned about writing in different points of view, as well as the appropriate times to use each point of view. We also had a discussion where everyone picked topics for the large portfolio project we will be building throughout the class. Hopefully you guys were able to kind of, if you didn't come to a 100% this is concrete my topic, that's okay, as long as you started kind of narrowing it down, brainstorming, etc. This week, what we're going to be doing is learning about different types of writing and the importance of outlining a writing project. And our work for the week includes the thesis and outline assignment. For this assignment, you're going to write your thesis statement and outline for your formal report, which will be coming in a few weeks. And then you're going to be writing about the topic chosen and approved in the topic selection discussion, or if you've changed your topic since then, that's fine. Again, the due date for this assignment is Sunday the 20th. Sunday the 20th. We also have the audience discussion taking place from Wednesday. It started on Wednesday, goes through Sunday. Like all of our discussions, they start on Wednesday, go through Sunday, and first posts need to be in by Friday, so tonight. You also need to submit a few replies to your classmates in order to receive credit. So please note, if you can, reply to the existing thread rather than creating your own thread for the post. What I mean by that is, with all discussions, if you go into the actual lesson and you click on the actual discussion, there is already an anonymous thread here. All you need to do is reply to this one. You do not need to be creating your own threads. If you guys did that, it's fine, but it kind of makes it hard to go in and reply to everybody. So in the future, please try to just reply to the existing thread. Anyway, let's quickly look at the discussion itself, get that out of the way. You are asked with this discussion, imagine that a new person holds an important position like a CEO, department, supervisor, etc., has been hired at your workplace. The information has to be conveyed to a variety of audiences. Think about 3 different types of audiences, such as physicians, clients, other staff, or whatever you want. And then 3 different ways that you could communicate that audience: memos, emails, flyers, letters, Facebook, social media, whatever. You want to think about who your 3 different audiences are going to be to communicate this information, and then also what your 3 forms of communication are going to be. And then you want to think about kind of the nuances of those 3 forms of communication as they fit those 3 audiences. So would the same information word for word be given to the doctors about this new hire as it would to the clients? Probably not. Would the tone be different? Probably, right? So you want to make those decisions and kind of explain those decisions. Appealing to an audience is a huge part of effective rhetoric. Understanding how to change your message and your content to still get the point across to different audiences is essentially what we're getting at here. So again, that's what you need to do. And like all discussions, make a couple of replies to your classmates as well. Let's go ahead and look at the thesis and outline assignment, because let me load up the prompt here just a second. Okay. So for the thesis and outline assignment, you are asked to write your thesis statement and outline for your formal report, which again is one of the documents in the portfolio that is coming in a few weeks. First, you're going to list your 1-sentence thesis statement, and then below your thesis statement, you will post your outline, which must include an intro, body, conclusion section, and be in outline format. I want to go down the rubric with you really carefully, because there's a few things that kind of catch students off guard. And then we're going to look at a presentation about how to do this. Notice up here in the actual prompt, it says, you should also include topic sentences for each section and paragraph section transitions to help tie your major points together. And I know that kind of leads to some confusion, but hopefully it'll make sense when we look at the presentation. So there's 3 points for appropriate thesis statement, which we will talk about how to write. 3 points for maintaining outline format through all. 3 points for the required sections, intro, body, and conclusion. 3 points for topic sentences and transitions, and then 3 points for proper mechanic formatting type things. Let me switch over to this presentation real quick and kind of walk you through the outline process, hopefully. Okay, here we go. So this Prezi, I put it together just to kind of demonstrate the basics of writing a strong thesis statement and a well-organized outline. So we'll start off with thesis statements. A thesis statement is usually one sentence found at the end of an introductory paragraph that tells the reader exactly what the rest of the essay will be about. It makes a claim and puts forth a stance on a certain topic and then offers justification for that claim or stance. There are generally two types of thesis statements, an open thesis statement or a closed thesis statement. These get called lots of different things depending on what grammar or rhetoric book or English book you're looking at, but open and closed are fine for our purposes. The main differences between the two is that an open thesis gives a general support or justification for the claim, but it doesn't go into specifics. And a closed thesis is going to give specific justifications for the support or for the claim. So for example, an open example here is using clean, unlimited resource, solar farms are the future of energy production. I didn't give any reasons why solar farms are the future, or at least not specifics. I just gave a general one that they use. It's a clean, unlimited resource. A specific one would be, or a closed thesis statement would be, solar farms are the future of energy production because they are a clean source of energy, they will produce many jobs, and the sun's rays are an unlimited resource. The difference here, content-wise, is that with an open thesis, any possible reasoning is on the table still. With a closed thesis statement, the expectation is that my essay is only going to talk about the three reasons that I have provided. Generally, open thesis statements work better for larger projects and closed thesis statements work better for smaller projects. It's up to you which one you want to do. It kind of depends on your topic, your controversy involving your topic, etc. But either way, kind of keep in mind the idea of, first of all, writing it in third person point of view. Please do not use any I believe statements. And second, if you're going to use the three reasons, or really even if you're not, try to follow the format of subject plus stance plus justification equals thesis statement. So what I mean by that is subject. If I say cats are better than dogs, my subject is cats. My stance is that they're better than dogs. And then I need to give some kind of a justification to it. I can either give the closed three reasons, like, they are quiet, they don't need a lot of attention, and they are clean. I don't know, I don't have a cat. Or I could make it more open-ended and just have it be like, dogs are better than cats, or cats are better than dogs because they make better pets. And then the idea is that throughout my essay, I would elaborate on more concrete reasons why they made better pets. So now that's how a thesis statement works. Let's look at outlines real quick. An outline is an organizational tool for a writer to plot out their thoughts and game plan their writing. It's easy to tell when a writer failed to pregame or with an outline. It's basically means that our ideas are usually, you can tell because the ideas are jumbled and don't follow a logical order. So the gist of it here is we don't think in logical order. Our brains bounce all over the place from idea to idea. If you are a person who thinks things through in perfect chronological order, I am jealous of you. And I've also a little suspect that you're lying to me, but that's cool. We need outlines. We need outlines to organize our thoughts. Outlines can seem like busy work. I totally get that, but in the long run, they will save you time in the writing process. And if you are writing a larger project, like let's say you were writing a 50-page paper or a book, or a thesis, like a graduate PhD thesis, not having an outline is basically not an option. So the outline that we're going to be using is called a 4-level outline, where each level moves from general to specific. So you start off with Roman numerals. These are going to be for your section headings, like introduction, body, conclusion. We then move to capital letters. These are going to be for like main ideas. Then we move down to Arabic numbers, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which are going to be our more sub points. And then we'll go down to lowercase letters, which serve as sub points. So the general idea is that it'll look like this. Roman numeral 1, introduction, capital letter A, my first main point. What is an outline? Arabic numeral 1, my subpoint. An outline is a tool for organizing thoughts. Then I have two subpoints that kind of expand on this. Then I have a second main point or a second subpoint, and then two more subpoints. So level 1 is the Roman numeral introduction. Level 2 is the capital letter A. Level 3 is the Arabic numeral 1. Level 4 is lowercase levels. And the idea is that you go from general, like this is my introduction, to this is what my introduction is talking about. This is the specific details. This is really specific details. That's a 4-level outline. When you move on to the body, it would be Roman numeral 2, body, and then you would have A for your first main point in your body, and then a 1 and a 2 with little a's and little b's, a capital B for the second main point of your body, a capital C for the third main point, and so on. When we are talking about topic sentences and transitions, notice my outline here is working in complete sentences. I highly recommend writing the whole outline in complete sentences. Avoid just like little fragmented statements. Always use complete sentences. If you are doing this, you're automatically going to have topic and transitions. But just to clarify, a topic sentence would be like, if we got into the body, for example, let me get into the body section. Okay. This is a little, not a great example. The 2 here should be body, not the point. So it should be 2A. Forgive me, I made this kind of poorly. But the idea is that you would want to have, if my first main point in my body is solar energy is clean, I would start it off with a topic sentence of one reason solar energy is great is because it is clean. And if my second main point was that solar energy is not harmful to the planet, I would need a transition statement between those two. And so I would just write transition. The fact that solar energy is clean is not the only benefit to, or is not its only benefit. And then my topic sentence would be solar energy is not harmful to the planet. So your outline doesn't have to perfectly follow this pattern, this 4-level outline pattern, but it should for the most part follow it. And again, I would highly recommend you avoid writing in fragments. Keep it all complete sentences. They don't have to be amazing, perfect sentences. You certainly are not expected to plug and play these sentences from your outline into your actual paper when the time comes to write it, but you should be thinking of your outline in complete sentences with 4 levels: Roman numeral 1, introduction; Roman numeral 2, body; Roman numeral 3, conclusion; and then A's being main points, B's main points, on down. Okay, that is due Sunday night. You'll write your thesis at the top and then you complete your outline. If you have questions about any of this, please let me know. Remember the discussion. First posts need to be in by tonight, Friday the 18th. Make a few replies to your classmates. I think that's it. If you have questions about anything, please just ask, send me an email, and I will be happy to answer. Otherwise, I hope you guys have a great weekend, and I will see you next time.